Imagine this: a sunny morning in New York City, the iconic set of The View buzzing with anticipation. The audience is packed with fans, chattering excitedly as the theme music swells. Cameras pan across the colorful desk where the co-hosts sit, smiling brightly. And then, the star of the hour enters, Brad Pitt, Hollywood's golden boy, striding in with that effortless charm, promoting his latest blockbuster, a gritty thriller about environmental collapse called Echoes of Tomorrow. The crowd erupts in applause, phones already out to capture the moment. Pitt waves, flashes his trademark grin, and settles into the guest chair. The atmosphere is electric, friendly, almost familial. But nobody in that studio, or watching at home, could have predicted the storm about to unleash. This wasn't just an interview. It was about to become television history. What started as a light promo chat would spiral into a raw confrontation exposing the ugly side of fame, privacy, and public scrutiny. Stick around, because what happened next will leave you questioning everything. As the segment kicks off, Joy Behar, the sharp-tongued veteran co-host known for her no-holds-barred style, leans forward with a mischievous glint in her eye. "Brad, welcome! We're thrilled to have you here talking about Echoes of Tomorrow. It's got all the action, the drama, kinda like your life off-screen, huh?" The audience chuckles lightly, and Pitt nods politely, launching into a smooth pitch about the film's message on climate change and human resilience. Co-hosts Whoopi Goldberg, Sarah Haynes, and Sunny Hostin chime in with nods and easy questions, keeping things breezy. But then Behar shifts gears. "You know, Brad, you've been in this business forever. You've got the looks, the talent, the Oscars. But let's be real, your personal life has been a tabloid goldmine. Divorces, kids, all that drama with Angelina. How do you reconcile playing these heroic saviors on screen when your real-life family stuff seems so chaotic?" The studio falls into a hush. Pitt's smile falters just a fraction, his blue eyes narrowing ever so slightly. The audience shifts uncomfortably in their seats, a few whispers rippling through the crowd. Haynes tries to interject with a nervous laugh. "Joy, come on, let's keep it on the movie!" But Behar waves her off, pressing on. What was she thinking? Was this a ratings grab, or something more personal? The tension is palpable now, like a fuse slowly burning. But hold on, Pitt's response. It's calm, measured, but there's an edge. "Joy, I appreciate the question, but my family is off limits. We're here to talk about the film and its impact." Behar smirks. "Oh, come on, Brad. You're a public figure. People want the real you, not the polished PR version." The camera zooms in on Pitt's clenched jaw, the subtle tick in his cheek. The producers in the control room exchange panicked glances. Ratings are spiking, but at what cost? And just when you think it might simmer down, Behar drops a bombshell that changes everything. "Hook, but wait, what if I told you this was only the beginning?" A hidden detail from Pitt's past is about to surface, turning the interview into a full-blown war. Don't stop now, the real shock is coming up. Pitt takes a deep breath, his voice steady but laced with quiet intensity. "Look, Joy, I've always believed in using my platform for good, whether it's through films that highlight global issues or my work with charities. But dragging my personal life into this? That's not journalism, that's exploitation." The audience murmurs, some nodding in agreement, others gasping at the direct hit. Goldberg, ever the mediator, jumps in. All right, let's pivot back to the movie. Brad, tell us about that intense chase scene." But Behar isn't done. She leans back, crossing her arms with a theatrical sigh. "Exploitation? Please. You're the one who parades your perfect image while dodging the tough questions. Remember that 2016 interview where you admitted to therapy after your split? How's that going? Or is it all just Hollywood smoke and mirrors?" The studio goes dead silent. Pitt's face hardens, his hands gripping the armrests so tightly his knuckles whiten. A few audience members audibly gasp, one woman covering her mouth in shock. Haynes looks mortified, mouthing, "Joy," under her breath, while Hostin fidgets with her notes, clearly uncomfortable. The operators swivel cameras frantically, capturing every micro-expression, the hum of equipment suddenly louder in the tense air. Pitt pauses, his eyes locking onto Behar's. For a split second, vulnerability flashes across his face, a reminder that beneath the A-list armor is a man who's faced real pain. But then, he straightens up. Therapy? Yeah, I've been open about it because mental health matters. It's not a weakness, it's strength. But you turning it into fodder for laughs? That's low, even for daytime TV. The crowd erupts in mixed reactions, some applause for Pitt, a few boos aimed at Behar. Producers signal from offstage, waving arms wildly to cut to commercial, but the live feed rolls on. And here's where it gets intriguing. Behar, sensing the shift, doubles down with a sly smile. Low? Or just honest? Come on, Brad, own it. Your life's a mess, and we're all just pretending it's not. What would you do if someone aired your dirtiest laundry on national TV? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Would you stay calm like Pitt, or walk out right then? Hook, little did anyone know, Pitt had a secret weapon, a personal story he never shared publicly before. But as the argument heats up, an unexpected twist from the audience throws everything into chaos. Keep reading, you won't believe what happens next. The escalation hits like a freight train. Pitt's voice rises just a notch, cutting through the noise. Honest? This isn't honesty, it's bullying disguised as entertainment. I've spent years advocating for causes, refugees, the environment, while raising my kids the best I can. But you're sitting here, twisting facts for clicks. Behar laughs sharply, but it's forced, her cheeks flushing. Bullying? Oh, honey, if you can't handle the heat, maybe stick to scripted lines. The audience is divided now, half cheering Pitt's defense, the other half murmuring in support of Behar's. Tough love. Goldberg tries again to defuse. Okay, folks, let's take a breath. Brad, your philanthropy is incredible. Tell us more about that. But the damage is done. Pitt stands slowly, his 6-foot frame towering over the desk, the click of his shoes echoing like thunder. The cameras zoom in on his trembling hands, not from fear, but restrained fury. A producer rushes on stage, whispering urgently, but Pitt ignores him. Security hovers in the wings, unsure. And then, the unexpected detail emerges. Pitt pulls out his phone, holding it up. You want honesty, Joy? Here's a text from my kid this morning. Dad, proud of you for the film. That's what matters. Not your gotcha moments. The audience asks softly, a humanizing wave washing over the room. Behar's eyes widen. Did she push too far? For a moment, her tough facade cracks, a flicker of regret. But no, she recovers with sarcasm. Ah, cute. But does that erase the headlines? The studio air thickens, the buzz of overhead lights humming like angry bees. Pitt's next words hang in the balance, teetering on the edge of explosion. If you're hooked so far, and who wouldn't be, smash that subscribe button. We drop stories like this every week, real clashes, deep lessons, and zero fluff. Don't miss out. Hit subscribe now and turn on notifications. But brace yourself, the climax is brewing. What if Pitt reveals something about Behar's own past that flips the script entirely? The studio is about to erupt, and one person's career might never recover. Stay tuned for the fireworks. The studio lights burn hotter now, their hum blending with the uneasy murmurs of the View audience. Brad Pitt stands tall, his phone still raised like a shield, the text from his child a quiet but powerful rebuke to Joy Behar's relentless prodding. The air crackles with tension, every eye locked on the confrontation unfolding in real time. Behar, caught off guard by Pitt's emotional pivot, shifts in her seat, her smirk wavering but still defiant. Headlines don't lie, Brad. She fires back, her voice dripping with sarcasm. You can flash sweet texts all you want, but the world knows your messy side. The crowd gasps, a mix of shock and thrill rippling through the rows. Sarah Haynes, visibly squirming, tries to lighten the mood. Okay, Joy, let's not rewrite history here. Brad's doing good work. But her words are drowned out by the growing buzz. Whoopi Goldberg grips her coffee mug, her face a mask of exasperation, while Sunny Hostin scribbles furiously in her notes, avoiding eye contact. Offstage, producers are in full panic mode, headsets crackling with urgent commands to cut to commercial. But the live feed holds strong. Pitt lowers his phone, his blue eyes blazing with a fire that silences the room. The cameras catch every detail, the slight tremor in his hands, the slow clench of his jaw. He's not just a movie star anymore, he's a man pushed to his limit. And then, he drops a bombshell that no one saw coming. You want to talk about mess, Joy? How about the time you got called out for twisting a guest's words on this very show? Pot calling the kettle black, don't you think? The audience erupts, some cheer, others boo, phones flashing as they record the moment. Behar's face freezes. What did Pitt just unearth? And how does he know about it? This isn't just a clash anymore, it's a full-blown war. But hold up, what's this secret Pitt's hinting at? A scandal from Behar's past is about to surface, and it could change everything. Keep reading, the studio's about to lose it. Pitt's words hang heavy, the accusations slicing through Behar's bravado. She laughs, but it's sharp, nervous. Oh, please, Brad. Digging up old dirt? That's beneath you. Her voice wavers, betraying a flicker of doubt. The audience leans forward, sensing blood in the water. Goldberg jumps in, her tone firm. All right, let's keep this civil, folks. Brad, tell us more about Echoes of Tomorrow. The environmental message is so important. But Pitt isn't having it. He steps closer to the desk, his presence commanding the room. No, whoopee, I'm done dodging. Joy wants honesty? Let's talk about how this show thrives on tearing people down for ratings. I came here to talk about a film that could inspire change, but instead, I'm defending my life. His voice cracks slightly, not from weakness, but from raw, human frustration. The audience is split, some clap loudly, others murmur in support of Behar's tough questions. A woman in the front row wipes a tear, her phone still recording. Hostin finally speaks, her voice soft but pointed. Brad, we respect your work, but Joy's just doing her job. Pitt shakes his head, a bitter smile tugging at his lips. Her job? Humiliating people isn't journalism. It's a circus. The cameras zoom in on Behar's flushed cheeks, her hands gripping the desk. And then, a twist no one expected, an audience member stands up, shouting. Tell her, Brad. She did the same to my cousin on this show. The crowd gasps, heads whipping toward the woman. Security moves in, but the outburst throws the studio into chaos. Producers scream into their headsets, one yelling. Who let her speak? The control room is a frenzy, monitors flickering as the moment goes viral. Behar's eyes dart to the audience, her confidence cracking. Did Pitt just spark a rebellion? What's the story behind this audience member, and how will Behar recover? Wait, what's this audience member's connection to Behar? A hidden grudge is about to explode, and Pitt's next move could end someone's career. Don't stop now, the climax is seconds away. The tension rockets to new heights as Pitt seizes the moment. He turns to the audience, his voice steady but charged with purpose. You see this? This is what I'm talking about. Real people get hurt when you turn pain into entertainment. I'm not here for your ratings, Joy. I'm here because I believe in something bigger. His words land like a thunderclap, the audience bursting into applause, though some still heckle. Behar, now visibly rattled, tries to regain control. Oh, come on, Brad, don't play the martyr. You love the spotlight as much as anyone. But her jab falls flat, the crowd's energy is with Pitt. He takes a step toward the exit, then pauses, turning back to face the cameras directly. Let me make this clear, he says, his voice low but piercing. I've made mistakes. I've owned them. I've worked hard to be a better man, a better father. But I won't let anyone, use my life to shame me or my kids. You want to talk about climate change, art, or hope? I'm all in. But this? He gestures to Behar, the desk, the chaos. This is why people don't trust the media anymore. The studio falls deathly silent, the weight of his words sinking in. Even Goldberg looks stunned, her mug frozen mid-sip. Haynes whispers, Wow! Barely audible, while Hostin nods slowly, as if Pitt's point hit home. The audience is a mix of tears and cheers, phones capturing every second of the speech that's already trending on X. Behar opens her mouth to respond, but Pitt doesn't give her the chance. He walks off the set, his footsteps echoing in the stunned silence, the click of his boots louder than any applause. Security hesitates, unsure whether to follow. The producers are in meltdown, one shouting, "We're still live!" as the cameras linger on Behar's shocked expression. Did Pitt just redefine this moment, or did he hand Behar a victory by walking away? What do you think? Did Pitt do the right thing, or should he have stayed to fight? Drop your thoughts in the comments. But here's the kicker. As Pitt exits, a cryptic comment from Behar hints at a deeper feud no one knew about. Could this be personal? The fallout is going to shake Hollywood. Keep reading to see how it ends. If you're gripped by this drama, and how could you not be, hit that subscribe button. We're diving into epic stories like this every week, raw, real, and packed with lessons. Don't miss out. Subscribe and turn on notifications now. The stage is empty where Pitt stood moments ago, the studio lights casting long shadows. Behar, scrambling to recover, forces a laugh. Well, folks, that's live TV for you. Guess some stars can't handle the heat. But her quip lands hollow, the audience's applause tepid at best. Goldberg steps in, her voice calm but firm. Let's take a break, folks. We'll be right back. The show cuts to commercial, but the damage is done. Backstage, producers are in chaos, phones buzzing with notifications as clips of Pitt's speech flood social media. X posts explode with hashtags like #BradVSJoy and #TheViewMeltdown, some praising Pitt's courage, others calling him oversensitive. The audience files out, still buzzing, some debating fiercely. Joy went too far. No, she was just asking what we all think. The next day, headlines scream. Brad Pitt storms off The View after Behar's personal attack. Tabloids speculate about a hidden feud. Did Behar have a personal grudge from a past encounter? A cryptic tweet from her later that night. Some people can't handle the truth. Only fuels the fire. Pitt, meanwhile, is spotted at a charity event that evening, looking unruffled, his focus back on echoes of tomorrow. His silence speaks volumes, letting his speech stand as his final word. The internet is divided. Some call him a hero for standing up to media bullying, others say he dodged accountability. Behar's reputation takes a hit, with critics questioning her tactics, though her loyal fans defend her boldness. The moment becomes a cultural flashpoint, sparking debates about privacy, media ethics, and the cost of fame. So, who was right? Did Pitt's exit show strength or weakness? Should Behar have pushed so hard? Share your take in the comments, and let's keep this conversation going. And hey, subscribe for more stories that dive deep into the moments that shape our world. Brad Pitt's dramatic exit leaves the View studio in stunned silence, his footsteps echoing as Joy Behar forces a smile. That's showbiz, she quips, but her voice cracks. Whoopi Goldberg cuts to commercial. Stay with us. Clips of Pitt's speech explode online, trending with #BradPittWalks. Backstage, producers panic, one yelling, "PR nightmare!" as security escorts out the audience member who shouted about Behar's past. Behar doubles down. Some stars can't handle tough questions. But the crowd's applause is weak. Then, a bombshell. A staffer uncovers a 2010 article about Behar's clash with a producer tied to Pitt. Was this personal? X buzzes with speculation. Joy's grudge against Brad? A second audience member yells, "Joy, you apologized for that 2010 mess." The studio erupts, security scrambles. Did Behar's past fuel this fight? Drop your thoughts below. But wait. Pitt's final words at a gala hint at a deeper feud. The truth could end a career. Keep reading. The show limps to a close. Behar's "We ask hard questions" lands flat. Goldberg wraps up. Brad's a legend. Let's clap for honest talks. Backstage, execs demand damage control as X debates rage. Some call Pitt a hero, Others say he dodged accountability. That night, Pitt, at a charity gala, says, "I won't let anyone weaponize my past." Joy knows why. Tabloids dig up Behar's old rants about arrogant Hollywood types, fueling theories of a personal vendetta. Her ex-post, "Tough questions aren't personal," sparks backlash. Critics call her cruel. Pitt's film, Echoes of Tomorrow, gains buzz, his dignity intact. The clash ignites debates on media ethics and privacy. Who won? Was Behar fair or foul? Share in the comments, and subscribe for more epic showdowns.